Canberra Cup on October 12, and to talk more about what's going to happen on Canberra Cup Day, the marketing and promotions manager for the Canberra Club is here, Gwyn Coughlin. And Gwyn, the Cup is fast approaching.
Very quickly, Hilton, maybe too quickly, but quite an exciting time ahead for Canberra, I believe.
I was pleased to learn that Sub-Zero's coming back again. We remember last year how he bowed to the winner. This year the Canberra Club is going to go one better with Sub-Zero. Hopefully he might even be going to Parliament.
We're hopeful of that. We're waiting actually on permission from the ACT Legislative Assembly for Subby to go and have morning tea with the Chief Minister, Kate Carnell. It'll be something quite exciting, I think.
Does he have one or two sugars?
We'll find out. I'll let you know.
Now, there's plenty of other things on Canberra Cup Day. We have the Royal Military College Band as well, and the Governor-General will be here to present the Cup.
That's right. The Governor-General is the patron of the club, so it's an exciting time to have him here. The Royal Military Band comes for Black Opal and Canberra Cup, so they'll provide all the colour and atmosphere, so it should be a great day.
We've heard the fine work of Gary Gray at Minnie Valley on Cox Plate Day and other big race days in Melbourne, and he'll be here geeing the crowd up and interviewing people straight after the race. And also the guest race callers will be here as well. Ian Craig, Greg Radley and Kim Stewart from Radio 2KY. And Breakfast with the Stars should be a big event on the Wednesday. I
think Breakfast with the Stars will be an exciting time for Canberra people. It'll give them the opportunity to come out and see their local horses, Chosen Warrior, Kingston Shores, Anita, those sort of horses work out before the Cup. Sub-Zero will be here, and he's going to give them his thoughts on the field.
Now, the barrier draw will be made at the Floriade on the Thursday of the Cup week. Fashion's in the field as well. We're saying that it's a great place to be on Cup Day, but where can people stay and how do people get here? Are there good deals on offer?
There are some really good deals on offer, and I guess the best place to stay is Ridges Canberra. They have some excellent accommodation packages available. Qantas is flying people up here. They've got some great return single fares, Sydney-Canberra and Melbourne-Canberra on the day, and really it shouldn't be missed.
All right, we'll talk more about the actual race itself with Damien Foley a little bit later on, but it sounds like it's going to be a big day.
You should be there.
All right, I'll try and be if I can, Gwyn. Good on you.
Thanks, Hilton.
Gwyn Coughlin there, the Marketing and Promotions Manager with the Canberra Club. Certainly a fine time, Canberra Cup, and it is indeed Sunday, October 12 is the date for the Canberra Cup. Well, Michael Heath has been to the betting ring. He's had a look at them in the mounting yard, and he has his thoughts for us on race number 6, the top weight. A good ride here for John Nisbet. He's a lucky bloke.
Yeah, it opened up favourite, Brundar Rosie. 3-year-old filly with 57 kilos. It's a little bit against her, I thought, and the betting suggests that as well. The bookmaker's very keen to lay Brundar Rosie. Look, I've settled on number 2, Cheetoa here. Matthew Carl, John Morrissey. Forget where she went around last start, this mare. She was caught went off via the Cape, all over the place, and 2 starts back, a run was behind Gold Knuckle here was good, and also a good effort behind Sir Avalanche prior to that. Her form's real good. Wet Track Plus for Cheetoa. She looks fit, this mare, very, very fit, and she's a grey, and they're enjoying a bit of success this afternoon. Hardest to beat, certainly. One Brundar Rosie. Been racing very consistently up at the midweeks. And number 6, Bob Sandboy, a real wet track horse, conditioned by 2 runs after a break, and another one with a good second here last start at Canberra. Certainly will figure in the finish. A good Cornell, a good trifecta race this, 2 from 1 and 6, Hilton.
Good on you, Michael. Sensational effort there under very trying circumstances. Summing up race number 6, 2, 1 and 6. We had a wasp, or what looked like a wasp here a moment ago. Someone told me it's a flying ant, but it keeps coming back and landing on my racebook mat. I think it's trying to give me a tip.
Get the swatter out. Oh, no, don't get the swatter out. I don't think that's politically correct anymore to swat them. Just shoo it away.
Oh, don't worry, I'll swat it.
Good on you, Hill. Morfettville is coming up fairly soon. They are moving into the gates for race number 5. Big field here in the contents. Yeah. And now to Tony Campbell at the track.
Very promising run for the Canberra Cup. Chosen Warrior. Now waiting on Let's Toss. Let's Toss, trained at Orange by Brian Cornish. Brian Buckley. Now Let's Toss goes up. Boxed and ready, race 6. The Queensland Government Travel Centre Class Tour. French Rave, Goldport, Mighty Star San Reno. The light is on, under starters orders. And away they go. Bob Sandboy went back to last when they hit the ground. And Goldport got away well, taken on by Mighty Star down towards the inside. Brunda Rosie settling down on the inside, followed by Let's Toss, and back behind those French Rave. Then Chitoa, Bob Sandboy gunning ground along the inside. And San Reno last of all. On settling down inside the 1,000, Mighty Star broke away with a handy lead. Mighty Star leads. Goldport is second, followed by Bob Sandboy getting right up along the inside. On its outside, Brunda Rosie, a length or so, then Let's Toss and Chitoa. A further break in the field, French Rave, and a half a length San Reno last of all. As they leave the back and race down the side, 700 out. Mighty Star's got a big lead. Out about 6 in front of Bob Sandboy, giving chase, followed then by Goldport. Brunda Rosie's fourth on the inside. Back behind those centre field, Let's Toss, followed by Chitoa drifting back. Then French Rave and San Reno last of all. Up towards the turn now. Can this leader keep going? Mighty Star's the leader. Bob Sandboy is taking ground off the leader now, followed then by Brunda Rosie. In behind those, Goldport, followed further back to Let's Toss going wide. French Rave as well back, followed by Chitoa. In the straight though, 400 to go, and now Bob Sandboy in the centre raced up to hit the lead. Let's Toss out wide is running on, followed by Brunda Rosie under the whip, and the next one behind those, Goldport, followed by Chitoa. It's Bob Sandboy the leader. Let's Toss is having a go on the outside, and Brunda Rosie closer down towards the centre. It's Bob Sandboy in front, Brunda Rosie on the inside, and Let's Toss on the outer. It's Bob Sandboy holding the lead. Brunda Rosie tries hard, but Bob Sandboy too good. Bob Sandboy first, Brunda Rosie second. Now third, Let's Toss, followed then by Goldport, French Rave, Chitoa, never a chance. In behind those then, San Reno and Mighty Star, the early leader, finished last. Good win, Bob Sandboy, Craig Rickson. Number 6, the winner, Bob Sandboy, is the winner from Brunda Rosie and Let's Toss. A good, courageous win by Bob Sandboy. Loves the heavy conditions. Brunda Rosie under a big weight. She tried hard. Let's Toss momentarily looked a big chance on the outside, but Craig Rickson got every possible ounce out of Bob Sandboy. Trained at Goulburn by Wayne Hudd. The numbers should read 613. More from the track in a moment.
Righto, Tony. Thanks for that. And we've got Caulfield coming up fairly soon. Race 6, in fact, it's only about 2 or 3 minutes away. And it is the Underwood Stakes over 1,800 metres. Last year's winner was Octagonal. Remember the day. He was about 7 to 1. Now, the race is due in 2 minutes. Count Chivas at $6.50. Seascay is there at $16. Istedad at $5.80. Peep on the Sly at $6.20. Always Aloof at $20. Itaram at $45 with Stephen King, who's had an enormous weekend. He rode the previous winner, cut up rough to make it back-to-back Vic Health Cups for the jockey. Stephen King, he won it last year on in Costa del Lago. Marble Hall's here is $3. Then we've got Markham at $16. And the Mayor, Denendry, at $6.30. As we come into race number 6 at Caulfield, I think she's the only mare in the race, Denendry. Yep, the rest are all male, so she's the only girl, Denendry. She's in it with a chance too at $6.30. Race number 6 at Caulfield. They have yet to move them into line. We'll take a break. The Underwood Stakes is next on Sky.
Off and running, bounced in a good line too. First out here is Istedad near the inside. Iterum the stable made away quickly, and Marble Hall's prominent in the early point. And Always Aloof going around the outside, but Iterum took up the running, settling down now from Always Aloof. And Istedad has gone back third on the inside of Marble Hall's fourth, 2 further back to Nendry. 3/4 further back in the race, then Peep on the Sly inclined to get his head up now, about 2 to Count Chivas. They're followed by Seascay and Markham last of all, up the back of the 1,400 metre mark. And Iterum went out 2.5 in front now from Always Aloof second. The pace is okay, a length and a half further back Istedad. 1 further back Marble Hall's, easing back to 4th, 5th is Denendry, then Peep on the Sly. Markham is 3 out from Count Chivas, and last of all is Seascay. They've gone to the top of the hill now, racing down towards the 1,100 metre mark, and it's Iterum by 3. Second Always Aloof, 2 further back, then came Istedad. 2 to Marble Hall's 4th, 1 further back to Nendry 5th, followed by Markham, who's been deep around Peep on the Sly. Further back in the race then came Seascay, who's back on the outside of Count Chivas, back second last. 800 metres to go. They come down the side here, and the leader still Iterum. 2 in front now from Always Aloof, 2 further back, then came Istedad. 1.5 behind him, running 4th, Marble Hall's 1, then Denendry 5th, followed by Markham. Around Peep on the Sly from Count Chivas, and Seascay last of all. nearing the turn. Always Aloof quickly carrying up now to Iterum. Always Aloof gets to Iterum before the turn. 1.5 is to Dad. About to come 3 to the outside, and Marble Halls is going to track up behind at 4th when they turn for home. Always Aloof took the lead, 2 lengths in front now from Istedad. Then Iterum and Marble Halls into the clear from Peep on the Sly and Count Chivas. The leader is Always Aloof on the outside. Istedad starting to pack it back quickly. Marble Halls further out. It's Istedad getting up to Always Aloof from Marble Halls. It's Always Aloof in front. Istedad levelling up. They hit it. Oh, very close here. Maybe Always Aloof and those two. Iter on the outside. Istedad. 2 away third, Marble Halls. They're followed by Denendry. The leaders got away further back in the race, then came to the outside Seasky, followed by Peep on the Sly, well back Mark and Count Chivas. And after leading up, Iterum is last of all.
Correct weight Canberra 613. Now Melbourne 5, Always Aloof $25, 560. 3 Istedad 180, 130 for Marble Halls.
Number 5, Always Aloof, 20, 60 and 450. It's official now. 3 Istedad to pay 190 and 7 Marble Halls 150.
Number 5, Always Aloof gets the photo. Number 5 gets in just over Istedad, number 3. And they're in stride to the post with a nose decision, just a margin there on the inside for Always Aloof. Number 5, Always Aloof, ridden by Dan Nicklick. Second placing Istedad. He's just run out of room. He was slowly but surely getting to the leader. And Marble Halls, he followed Istedad all the way. Race more like a stayer today. He just couldn't quicken, whereas Istedad was plugging away and trying to pick up Always Aloof. And Always Aloof gets in. Numbers in the frame after the Underwood. 5, 3 and 7. 4th in number 9, Denendry. 5, 3 and 7, Always Aloof, Dan Nicklick.
All right, more from Melbourne shortly. Now for Footy Tab, here's...
Okay, this is Triple S, the Good Sports on the National Racing Service. Toads.
Number 6, the Underwood Stakes, won by the import, Always Aloof, $20, 20 and 450. Seems to like it here in Australia. Istedad 190 and Marble Halls 150. 49.30 Quinella, Exacta 175.70. The trifecta 334.30. So the imports 1-2 on race 6 at Caulfield. Dan Nicklick riding for Lee Friedman, who also had Marble Halls in the race. Well, Lee had 2 and Peter Hayes had 3, so they had a pretty fair chance of getting a few placings. Now we've got Warrigal about a minute. Let's go back to...
I can't pass Shine Die because he ride the horse for 6 starts and 4 wins, 2nd and a 3rd, and you know.
You can't beat that, can you?
I can't complain.
All right, well, we'll hopefully look out for Shane Dye riding golf circuit in a couple of weekends' time at Randwick, and good luck here with your particular runner here, Nonda Pride.
Thank you very much.
Good on you. Rado Bulgin there has a good chance here, a lightweight chance on race 7, number 10, Nonda Pride. They're at the barrier stalls. A quick look at the market. And we've got Farzak at $4 here, the favourite Larchin Quita number 9 at $2.90. It's $11 for 4 Balaclava Bell. Farzak steady at the $4. Nonda Pride at 18, Rado's horse. And Ann City Roller good odds at $10 there. $6.20 for Speedy Groucho. And Michael Heath has made it the late mail special. His numbers very shortly. Tony likes 6, 8 and 4. Well, Farzak, we saw the horse win first up for the Frank Cleary stable here the last time I was here on the very cold day. Then went to Rose Hill, got a long way back from a wide barrier, made good ground over 1,500 metres. And as Frank Cleary joined us on Sky, if Farzak is going to be a Canberra Cup chance, you would expect the horse to win today.
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd like to think he could win today. I think he will too, because I've only seen the printout on his form in the wet track, and he had one run at Kembla Grange where he beat Jack and Archie. So admittedly that was over a mile, so he's back to 1,400 a day. But we're quietly confident, mate. Yeah.
He went very well at Rose Hill despite not figuring in the placings, though. I thought his run was good. He was hitting the line hard.
He got home really well, yeah. Wayne Harris jumped off him that day and he just said, Frank, forget the run. He said, I had no luck. He said, I was back in all the traffic jams. He said, and just forget he went round.
All right, well, let's hope the horse can go well today, and hopefully the Canberra Cup can be on the trail for Farzak.
Be lovely to see. Yeah, I don't think he'll get him in traffic jams today because there's not many in the race.
And hopefully Ricky Stewart can get selected in the Australian team to meet New Zealand for the Super League that is announced tonight.
Well, he might be with Reggie Stanford because they're both missing in action. Both the little halfbacks are missing, so I don't know where they are, but hopefully he can win and hopefully Rick can get in.
I'm sure they're watching somewhere, Frank. Good luck.
They'll be in somewhere. Thanks, Hill.
Frank Cleary there. We've got Michael Heath coming in as they get set at Morfordville. $3.30 for one wing foot. And Michael, just quickly, perhaps the numbers here.
12, 8, 6.
12, 8 and 6, a real lightweight chance.
Yeah, Speedy Groucho. Strange, they're going to run it up against the fence, hard up against the rail, unseen today. That's a real risk. I think that who knows? I'm going to gamble that it'll be okay.
So, and one of the best away was the Lightning.
Hilton Cup over 1,500 metres at Morphettville. Canberra race 7, meanwhile, is about to get underway. Itrium Moon 13, 7.90 Balaclava Bell, 2.70 for Farzak, 8.10 Ant City Roller, 4.90 Larson Keita, and $14 for Nonda Pride. For the Qantas Class 6 plate at Canberra, Qantas the main sponsor of the Cup, which is coming up soon at Canberra. Samson Grand at 11, 7.70 for Speedy Groucho. That's the rundown of the market for Canberra. They haven't moved in quite just yet. Now, Echuca, the track has been upgraded to dead. It's had a few upgrades today, so it must be really on the improve. Started heavy, went up to slow, and is now up to dead for the running of the last 2 races. And while we're on Echuca, race 8, number 15, Alcyone is Andrew Prentice. Race 8, number 15 is Andrew Prentice. And in the same race, Riverlass, number 12, is Michael Hegney. So Mike Hegney on 12, A. Prentice on 15. Warwick Farm was won by one man out.
Just about set. Now Samson Grand goes up. The line is set now. This is race 7. The second last of the day. Starter comes round. The light is on. Racing Canberra, a good level start. Nonda Pride went back to last with Samson Grand when they hit the ground. Balaclava Bell went straight to the lead, followed by Speedy Groucho, keen to go a little bit faster. Larch and Keita's on the outside. Back behind those, then Itrium Moon, followed by Nonda Pride in between runners and City Roller. And Samson Grand and Farzak were the last pair. On settling down as they race down the back. Little speed on with about 900 to go with the mouth opened. The leader was Balaclava Bell. 2 in front. Larch and Keita second on the outside. A close third is Speedy Groucho. A length and a half behind those and City Roller. Then the grey Itrium Moon, followed then by Nonda Pride on the outside. A length behind those Farzak second last, and a length and a quarter then Samson Grand. As they leave the back and race down the side, 700 out, little change in the order, where it's Balaclava Bell a length in front of Larch and Keita getting closer. And City Roller starts a run, followed then down towards the inside. Speedy Groucho going wide was Farzak, and also Nonda Pride is starting a run further back behind those Itrium Moon. And Samson Grand is last of all as they swing up towards the home turn. The challenges are coming thick and fast now. It's Balaclava Bell, the leader. Going wide was Larch and Keita. In behind those Itrium Moon, followed by N City Roller. Losing its position was Farzak, followed further back in the field Nonda Pride and Speedy Groucho right up along the inside rail. They're spread across the track. Out wide the leader was Balaclava Bell. Larch and Keita's coming quickly down towards the inside, battling away. There was Itrium Moon, who's putting in a run now. Itrium Moon is coming through the centre, and Balaclava Bell out wider still in front, and also N City Roller. Balaclava Bell did best. Balaclava Bell has beaten N City Roller. Close for third, either Itrium Moon or Larch and Keita. Then Speedy Groucho. Farzak couldn't go on in the straight. Back behind those then Samson Grand and Nonda Pride pulled up along last. Well, what a race that was. Spread from one side of the track to the other, but Balaclava Bell loves the heavy conditions. They came at her left, right and centre in the straight, but by gee, she battled on strongly. Balaclava Bell, Kevin Sweeney, out towards the outside fence in the blue and grey colours, or the green and grey colours. Larch and Keita's the widest runner. Now, Ann City Roller in the black and white broke through, and also Itrium Moon, after looking a big chance at one stage failed to run on. But Balaclava Bell is the winner. Ann City Roller second, and Larch and Keita out very wide will get third. Inches away in fourth place, Itrium Moon. We'll have more from the track in just a moment.
Rockford Road, $3.60 in the Sangster colours. Court of Honour 15, Skybows 8.70, Waterford Road 3.60, Lord Ted 14, Chinook at $3.70. They're still very solid. 21 Bonsai Pipeline, 11 for Embetica, Ben's Rocket there at $19. For race 7, 15 Providing Light, Dendy Park 26 and Magneto is at $10. And the $50,000 Naturalism Stakes, a listed race over 2,000 metres, is coming up soon at Caulfield. John likes Waterford Road to beat Chinook and Skybow. That's 3 to beat 7 and 2 in the 7th. We'll take a break on Sky. The Naturalism Stakes from Caulfield is next.
Side bounce quickly with Dendy Park. Away quickly is Rembetica further out. Just behind them, Court of Honour when they settle down from Bonsai Pipeline. Shannog easing back. Waterford Road going forward. Lord Ted around the outside. followed by Providing Light. Skybow back second last. Last of all, the outside is Magneto. To the back, they race at the 1600. Ben's Rocket in front of Rembedica, and Lord Ted is caught 3 deep on the outside, still pushing forward. 2 lengths further back, Court of Honour. Over on the inside of Waterford Road, running 5th. He can't get in Lord Ted at the moment. A length and a half, Dendy Park. Providing Light 3 out. Back in the middle there is Shanoak. 2 lengths further back, Bonsai Pipeline. Magneto went up on the outside of it, and 2 to Skybow last of all at the 1400 metre mark, and Rembedica a clear leader now. A length and a half in front of Lord Ted. 1 then to Ben's Rocket, a half, then Waterford Road 4th. 1 then to Court of Honour 5th, and they're followed by Providing Light around the outside of Shanoak from Dendy Park. Magneto a length and a half further back in the race, in Bonsai Pipeline, and last of all Skybow. Down the side of the 1150 metre mark, and the leader Rembedica. 1 and a half Lord Ted. 3rd Ben's Rocket. Waterford Road up on the outside 4th, and they're followed by Providing Light, who's been deep. Court of Honour back on the inside of Shanoak. This favourite about 5 or 6 off the front. 2 to Dendy Park, Magneto, Skybow and Bonsai Pipeline at the 800 metre mark. Rembedica over a length in front of Lord Ted. Ben's Rocket 3rd on the inside of Waterford Road. About to get closer now. 2 further back, Court of Honour. Shanoak outside it, Providing Light under pressure. Then Magneto from Skybow, Dendy Park, and last of all Bonsai Pipeline. They're bunching up now. Rembedica a half in front of Lord Ted, ridden along. Waterford Road goes up quickly on the outside to join the leaders, and Shanoak has got into the clear. He's following up Waterford Road to the outside with Magneto. In the straight they race. Waterford Road got to Rembedica. 2 lengths Shanoak from Magneto on the outside from Skybow and Court of Honour. Waterford Road in front of the 250 metre mark from Shanoak. Court of Honour Leighton down the outside of Skybow. Waterford Road in front. Skybow is getting to him quickly. Getting a late run through Magneto from Dendy Park. Skybow in front of Waterford Road, and Skybow scores from Waterford Road. Dendy Park, I'd say, 3rd, just ahead of Bonsai Pipeline, and Shanoak from Magneto. Then further back, Court of Honour, Ben's Rocket, Providing Light. Lord Ted dropped out, with it Rembedica.
Correct weight Canberra on the previous. Race 7, numbers 4, 8, 9. Now the winner there, number 2. Skybow to pay 880, 230. 3 Waterford Road, 160, number 12. Dendy Park, 820.
2 Skybow, 860, 240. 3 Waterford Road to pay 160, and 12 Dendy Park to pay 620. Daily double on 3 and 2, 71.70.
And today, and he's finished well to win from number 3 Waterford Road, and the judge asking for the photo for 3rd. Without wide, the outside of Dendy Park running home quite well to figure in the photo for 3rd. 2-3 in the frame here, 2-3, and waiting on the 3rd number. Bonsai Pipeline making good ground with the Dendy Park out deep, just ahead of Shanoak on the post here. Number 12 gets 3rd out wide, Dendy Park number 12, and number 7, which is Shanoak, has got 4th. So the numbers there in the frame now, and they go up, and they are 2, 3 and 12, 2, 3 and 12 with Skybow, Waterford Road, and 3rd to number 12, Dendy Park, 2, 3, 12. Waterford Road had a good run all the way, 4th. He went up to make a lighter 3 turning for home, went up on the outside of Lord Ted, who was gathering in Rembedica. Shanoak had followed up behind Waterford Road. I thought he might go home a little bit better here, Shanoak. He just battled, that's about all, and he's missed the place.
Clubber Bell paid $6.40 and $2. $1.90 and City Roller, $2 last in Quita. $28.40 Quinella, trifecta $247.50. A winner for Kevin Sweeney, Balaclava Bell at Canberra. From Canberra to Caloundra was won by Skybow, number 2, $8.60 and $2.40 for a place. 160 Waterford Road, 620 Dendy Park, 1410 Quinella. The trifecta $736.40, 121.60 for the double, and the quaddies over. It's paid $8,088.10 on the 7th race at Caulfield. Dwayne Dunn handling Skybow today. Showed that he could match it with the best of them in Melbourne this afternoon, winning the Naturalism Stakes with Skybow. That was the 7th there, and our next race on Sky is a harness race. It comes from Warragul fairly soon, and soon we'll have more live action from Canberra on Sky Channel.
Visiting riders here today. Indeed, one of the visiting stables is the Boar stable from Albury on the border, and of course Trevor Boar's daughter Jodie Boar-Howell is the jockey of Luskin's Promise these days, and Jodie joins us right now. Jodie, we always knew you as Jodie Boar. I read Jodie Boar-Howell, and I would expect that you got married recently, but no, you've been married for some time.
Been married 3 years now, but I thought I'd better put the old double barrel behind it now and be Boar-Howell.
Did you get a bit of prompting for that?
I think my husband likes to think that I'm married now, so it's better.
Of course, you had some time off to have a baby. How old's your child now?
I've got a little girl, Shanae, and she's 5 months old now.
Just coming into the good period, the quiet period, but she'll fire up again, no doubt, when she gets about 18 months. But you've taken the time off, but you're a jockey for a fair while before that. How many winners have you had?
I've ridden just over 300 winners.
Fantastic, Everett. And of course, this horse here is a horse that would be a stable pet. He's won 15 races overall, and how many have you won on him?
I've won 8 or 9 on Luskin. He's been a really good horse to me and to the stable.
What about today? You haven't been out there today, but you've seen quite a few races. They're getting very wide. How does he handle the heavy?
He can handle the heavy, but he's a lot better horse on top of the ground.
And of course, he has been here before. He has been placed here before. 1,200 metres in an open handicap, a fairly good race. Is he likely to get back or run on? Where will we see him today?
I think he'll run about midfield today, and then sort of, it's only his second start back, so I don't want to put any pressure on him early in the race, or otherwise he'll knock up too early. So we'll sort of let him sit back and come home at the end.
And hopefully win. Hopefully. Another good horse that your father has trained is our Floral Prince, but you were telling me a short time ago that he doesn't travel well. Where's he now?
He's now actually Steve McKinnon's stables at Flemington, and he races more in the city.
All right, well, you're back riding. You're riding well. You of course, had 4 winners there last season at Albury before maternity leave from the saddle, I suppose we'll call it. And are you planning another child?
Not at the moment. In the future.
Keep riding winners, and that thought will be in the back of your mind for the moment. Good luck today.
Thank you very much for that.
Good on you. Jodie Borhale, who's on Luskin's Promise, number 2 here in race number 8. A good chance.
Righto, Hilt, thank you. Now they're moving in. Promise, Perfect Rapture 11, 14 Prince Magic Eye, 180 Truly Diamond, Star High 11 and Short Sheet at $11. Then $9.20 for Rio Amber and $12 per Geeka. 41 for Sunny Rocket, and the race coming up in about 5 minutes' time. Now the selections from Tony Campbell. He likes number 5, Truly Diamonds, a special to beat Star High and Perfect Rapture. That's 5, 6 and 3 for race 8 at Canberra. So we've got an odds-on favourite in the last event at Canberra and prior to Morfettville. Let's go back to Canberra. Here's Hilton.
Thanks very much, Matt. They're heading to the barrier here. It's a quick chat with Harry Pratt time on Sky Channel. Harry Pratt of City Index Sports. And an exciting time in the world of football at the moment. Harry, how's it been for City Index Sports?
Well, last night's result wasn't real good. The Brisbane Broncos were obviously favourites. They have been all season, so that wasn't a real good result. But as you say, it's been a fabulous time with all the sport that's been going on. The football finals currently going.
Of course, we have a game that was played today. A grand final was played today, Manly and East. We won't spoil it for the people who haven't seen the game, but betting was spirited on that. What about the one that's coming up, St Kilda Adelaide?
Yeah, big match next week in Melbourne for the grand final, Adelaide's first grand final. Currently, St Kilda will be the favourites at 10-32, and possibly Adelaide about 22-10.
So there's a long gap between them, but funnier things have happened in big games.
Well, as it did yesterday. You see Footscray, they were 5 goals up at half-time and thought they had the game won, and Adelaide got up in the last quarter.
All in all, top odds at City Index Sports, I suppose you're going to tell me.
Always, Hilton, always the top odds and top service for City Index Sports.
And other great things to bet on, like the Ryder Cup, etc., cricket, the Sheffield Shield, also Mercantile Cup and the Test. All right, thanks for talking to us, Harry.
OK, thanks very much, Hilton. Cheers.
Harry Pratt there from City Index Sports. They're getting set quickly at Morfettville. Won't be far off a start here. Michael Heath and his numbers in the last 6, 5 and 3. Why is that?
Yeah, Star Highs likes a wet track and certainly well over the odds on the tote there, Hilton. Big odds, well supported Star High on course. The favourite Truly Diamonds opened up yours for theirs with the bookmakers. It's held its ground, loves the wet ground, loves this track and distance. Very hard to beat Truly Diamonds. And number 3, Perfect Rapture. No luck at Maria last start and could improve. But at the value, I've leaned towards number 6, Star High. Hardest to beat, 5, Truly Diamonds and 3, Perfect Rapture.
As always, thanks for joining us on Sky Channel. We look forward to Cup Day.
Indeed, it should be a great day, Hilton. Cheers. Thanks very much.
Good on you. Michael Heath there with the Mounting Yard Mail. We'll be back to Canberra with our last event, and that will be pretty soon after Morfettville, where they're set. Here's Ron Paps.
Yes, they're ready. Yes, they're ready for the Group 3 Adelaide Hilton Cup now. There's the light, and they're on their way in the feature. And a little slow to begin, Pax Map. Wellport Watch follow the right, and also Willie Watt, and away quickly on a Cody. He'll go to the front early. Bay Chunk goes within a length on settling. My Bridie are prominent. There's Hero Wind. In trouble, Darks are checking off heels. As a result, Principality got the backwash. So they sort themselves out, rounding the 1,200-metre turn, and on a coach straight out the big fellow, 2 to Bay Chunk. Port Watch from the rear is taking off around the field, and going with them Brackenbury. A length and a half ridden nice and quietly, given a nice smother early was Hero Win. Back on the inside, My Bright here from Pax Matt Will to centre field. Royal Line at the 1,000, then Dark Czar, Willie Watt, Principality going up in the centre in that trio. Two to follow the right, and the Stay Scrupulous last of all. Port Watch took over. Honour Code's got a leader now at the 800, and Port Watch led by a length, two in second, placing Honour Code. Third, Bay Chunk. Fourth, Brackenbury. Hero Win to fifth. Back on the inside of those then is My Bright here, but being niggled at. On the outside, Pax Matt Will, Willie Watt coming around the group, and in the centre, Royal Line. Follow the right's gone deep. Back to the inside, Dark Czar, Principality, and last of all is Scrupulous. What a race, turning for home now. 450 out. Port Watch getting away from the inside, led by a length and a half to Honour Code. Now Bay Chunk is coming at them. Hero Win the centre, Brackenbury. Pax Matt Will is starting to run on pretty solidly out wide on the track too. He's putting in a good finish, and they were followed by Principality and Willie Watt down the outside, but Port Watch led. Hero Wind and Honour Code are coming again. Honour Code's now gone up to take the front from Hero Wind. Down the outside, latest Principality. Hero Wind the inside, Honour Code the centre. Honour Code. Honour Code takes Group 3 honours.